Going live. We're doing it live. Hey, everybody. I just figured I'd do another rant today with my sweet hair. Cool. Um, the I it amazes me how complicated these things are when they're really not. Um, right now, the president is failing at protecting Americans, like spectacularly. He's excited if we lose somewhere between 100,000 people and a quarter million people. He thinks that that'll be a win. Um, so lately I've been seeing a few people on Facebook saying that we really need to pray for the president. And I've been praying for the president for the last 3.5 years, and it has clearly not worked. I've been concerned about his presidency since he even came down the elevator. Um, Lots of people were thinking on the Democratic side, this is the guy you want to compete against because he has all the crazy stuff going on. Nobody will vote for him. He's just too insane. Um, but to me, that was a clearly wrong thing to think because he is so toxic. He will drag everybody anywhere near him down into the mud to the point where you're looking at two people in mud and don't know who it is, so you point to the guy. So he has like more of a 50-50 chance of winning as opposed to, you know, a reasonable chance of losing. Um, so yeah, I've been praying for the last 3.5 years that he would change, that the presidency and the seriousness of the job would change him, but it hasn't. Um, he's looking at a quarter million Americans dying and calling that a win. Uh, After he failed to ramp up supply of protection equipment, um, ventilators. He refused to use his power to tell companies to start building these things in January. These things normally take like 3 months to get going, and now we're 3 months in, and now GM voluntarily started to do this work. And then he signed an order saying that he forced them to after they had already agreed to do it. Um, this kind of thing is highly disturbing, and it he needs to he needs to pay at the polls. Um, I think what we really need to pray for right now is America and all the Americans right now going through this disease. Some people get no reaction. They basically don't even know they have it, which is a pro and a con. It means that that person can go on the street thinking that they're fine, thinking that they're not going to be spreading anything. But in reality, they're just going to be giving it away without knowing that they're infected. Um, and then other people get severely infected, and it causes like pain to breathe. They feel like they're suffocating. Um, we really need to pray for Americans and all of the people uh, that are working in close proximity of all of the people trying to stay home. For instance, like nursing home workers, police officers at prisons, grocery store workers. Every time you go up to a cashier, they're you're one person they're seeing. They see a ton of people every day. And it could be one of those random people that don't show any infection at all. And you could be the kind of person who really reacts to this virus. So we really need to pray for Americans. And um, the real thing we need to do for Donald Trump is fire him in November for his failure to protect the American citizenry. So I ask you to vote. The last election, he lost the popular vote by 3 million votes. And there are a lot of Americans out there who disagree with his policies and disagree with the way he's taking this country. We just need to vote. That's all we need to do. It's a simple thing. So, if you have friends out there who are kind of on the fence or need more facts, just make sure that they know what's going on out there. We have While this crisis has been going on, he decided to make it so cars can pollute more because I guess we aren't breathing enough chemicals. Um, he fired the guy that uh, the guy who brought out the whistleblower on his lawlessness as president that got him impeached. So like bad things are still happening right now. It's just that he's using this virus as like a cover up because it's sucking away all of the eyes and ears of the American public. And then he goes on TV and lies. uh the the authority bias is something where you see somebody in authority saying something and you assume that what they say is fact because of the position they hold. Um the American people shouldn't have to know that their president is lying to them. It would be great to get a president that, we catch him for like a fib, like, yeah, I had a coffee yesterday. But no, they had two coffees yesterday. Not, hey, I forgot to do some kind of pandemic work, so we might lose a quarter million people this week. Um, yeah. Anyway, I hope all you guys are out there are doing really well. Um, Try to stay positive. We have a lot of work to do before November. I guess this wasn't a very positive video. But let me know if you even watch this because right now I have 3 videos. I am really important. That is sarcasm. All right. Thanks for watching. I'll talk to you later.